Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Loveable podcast. To the left of me, I got my co-host.
Yes, sir. The one and only. You know who won last Sunday at WrestleMania? That's why I'm here. That boy Tom gone. All right? So you know who won.
He got eliminated last week.
He got eliminated. All right? I had him with a steel chair. It was over with. Busted his head open and everything.
Yeah, man. We got a good pod ready for you guys today, man. There's a few downers, but mostly ups. Yeah, mostly good conversation that we're going to have.
Well, let me just clarify real quick for the audience. You know, we always got a good episode for y'all. Oh, so don't ever doubt when you come watch our episode. Don't ever doubt that you're gonna be in for a bad episode. Hell no, that's not what it's about.
Only episode that's bad is the ones that I'm not. The ones that I'm not a part of.
Okay, there you go. My fault. There you go.
I'm on my Kanye narcissism vibes today. I guess.
You don't have the answers, Darius. You don't have the answers.
But no, man, I'm just ready to get into it today, man. And we got our Anchor announcements, and we just want you to go and listen to us on Anchor. If you do want to listen to us, listen to our audio, we upload it weekly. We just want you to go and listen to it. And it's you're getting tired of having the YouTube listening to us on YouTube or watching us on YouTube, and you swipe out of the app to go and check a text message. You don't have to be. It doesn't have to be interrupted anymore. Your listening experience does not have to be interrupted. You can still listen to us even while you're not in the app. And yeah, it can be on your web browser. It can be anything. Yeah. Anchor is very easy to listen to, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can do it while you're working out. You know, driving somewhere, a long drive. You're getting cheeks from your side chick, whatever. So,
side chick, what's that?
This desk has drawers in it, so I'm be looking in here a little bit, trying to find my answers. I didn't know this desk had drawers,
bro. What's the side chick?
Huh? So
first, last week you come in here with OnlyFans, and this week you gonna come in here with side chick.
First of all, you're not gonna make me look like I'm out of these perverts out here.
You were the one that mentioned OnlyFans last week.
Did I really? Nah, I wasn't the only one.
Me and Ton didn't even know what it was until you told us. And then after the pod, you went and showed us. I guess you had a membership. But yeah, man. Yeah, this is going to be a good pod, man. We got the Anchor announcements, like I said, go and listen to us on Anchor. Yeah. And the power of sharing info. Man, that's strong. That
does help.
That's strong, man. The power of sharing info is very strong. I just want to give an example.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I just want to say something too.
But it's okay.
You know, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching. So, without you guys, we can't grow. Yeah. So, if you guys don't mind, share. If not, that's cool. This thing will get going, and it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger. But with your help, we'll get there faster. And of course, we got love for y'all, man. We can't forget y'all.
Yeah, the bigger we get, the better we get. It forces us to get better.
Yeah, we can get a green screen in the back. Whoops, that slipped my mind on my mouth.
Edit.
Don't edit that. Come on,
I'm not gonna edit that.
I'm about to say.
I think it said we should get a green screen.
No shots taken.
Shots fired.
No.
I think it said we should get a green screen.
Shot in
0-1.
I shot it in a brick.
Like, hey, are you gonna pay for this green screen?
We should get a green screen though.
Anyway, the power sharing info. This is my example of the power of sharing info.
Go ahead, my fault.
For you people, I know I had my little rant like 2-3 pods ago when DJ and Tom were on here, and it was about sharing info and just. You never know who's watching.
That's true.
You never know who's looking at whose post. If somebody reposts you or anything like that, man. So I was on Snapchat and I reposted your pod. For the people that don't know, Kev has a pod of his own.
It's going. He gonna do that. He gonna do that cool ass scroll bottom right here. I'm pointing out. No, I'm not gonna put it up here. I'm throwing off a little bit up here.
But we gonna do
the podcast right here.
Yeah, man. We're gonna have the link in the description, and we're gonna have the thing rolling across and everything.
And that's the thing, man. You ain't had to do that too. That's the thing. Like You know, this is.
Oh yeah, I don't.
You didn't have to at all. This is we're solely focused on Loveables here.
Yeah.
But you went ahead and put my podcast, and that's real love, man.
Yeah.
You can't what? You can't go to the grocery store and find that. No, like you got it's real support out here, and it's just real.
It's organic,
people.
bro.
So,
it felt so organic to be able to just when you shared it and you had the Spotify link. I clicked on the Spotify link. I started listening to a little bit of it. I love the episode so far, and I was like, let me go ahead and share it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, it's just something that's natural to me. Like you cannot get that just. You can't buy love. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't buy love. Well, whatever is organic, the fan base that you're gonna garner is gonna be organic.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that if they've never experienced it.
That's true.
So, this guy that I haven't talked to since I graduated, which is like 4 years and some change or so.
Yeah.
And man, so I graduated high school, and me and him were always good friends or whatever, but he slid up on my Snapchat story, man, and told me that he'll definitely listen to your pod.
Yeah.
And he'll be willing and eager to give us some feedback on anything that we need to know about that episode and any other episodes.
Yeah,
and see, that's the small things, man. It's the small things.
I ain't gonna lie too, man. When you showed me that made my whole morning right there,
bro.
Or afternoon, whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, I appreciate all y'all. Don't criticize me though, because I'm gonna fuck what y'all gotta say. But you know, it's my show. I ain't listening to none of y'all. So shut up, losers.
See,
you're nerds.
That's the thing. It's prideful, toxic.
Toxic shoot, man. Hold up.
That's where it kicks in.
That's episode 1, right? Episode 2.
Episode 2.
Masculinity.
Yeah, that was episode 2. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding, man.
That was your Josh Gordon meltdown.
Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, man. But like, you know, we always respect your criticism.
Yeah, most definitely.
We're always going to take that advice. You know, anything that we can do to make the show better.
We take it with a grain of salt.
Besides porn, we will.
Not in the equation. We have it on that green screen in the back.
Oh yeah, that's true. When we get the green screen, we'll have 2 girls in 1 cup playing.
Chill out. Not that one. Not that one.
Talk.
Not that one.
Boots.
They might be. Did they? Knock on wood. Did they pass away?
Oh hell yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they died. They've been dead, bro. They've been dead.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, they've been dead. I didn't mean to make fun of them being deceased, but at the same time,
come on, bro. It
is a good. That would make one good hell of an episode on 1,000 Ways to Die. You know, just.
Oh yeah.
Just saying that'd be a good little episode.
Hey, they need to bring back 1,000 Ways. Is Spike TV even still around?
I don't know, to be honest. I think so. I think they're surviving. I think they're surviving by Bellator.
Oh, Bellator
I think
MMA.
So. I think so. But then again, I think Bellator MMA might have left. I'm not sure. I haven't been on Spike TV in a long time, and to be honest with you, I claim that I'm a big MMA fan and everything, but I haven't watched Bellator not one fight. I've seen highlights. I've seen highlights of fights.
Well, I used to when a bunch of the UFC guys started leaving when they started.
Yeah, that's when I started watching the highlights of the fights though. Because my boy Rampage Jackson over there. But you seen him? You seen Rampage recently, bro?
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh my gosh, Rampage is my favorite UFC fighter of all time. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, he's literally one dimensional, but his striking power incredible. When he slams you, his strength to pick you up and then slam you.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's sad how he is now, man. That boy got a gut out there, bro, and he getting knocked out real quick. Kind of reminds me like Chuck Liddell, you know?
That also goes hand in hand with having a good support group around you, man.
Yeah,
The power of sharing info. No, the power of sharing info also goes hand in hand with having a good support group around you.
Yeah.
And when I say that, I mean. You remember how I was telling you guys last week about SAD and everything like that, the seasonal affective depression, and everything. I was telling you guys about that and my friends and everything. I know you checked in on me this week a few times, I think twice. And we had, a few conversations and everything. We were on the phone and everything. And it was other stuff besides pod stuff. It was stuff just talking about future plans and everything, just kind of cheering me up, getting me out of that hole.
Yeah.
And I know Ton, he called me dude called me. Hey, just people calling me throughout the week trying to check up on me and everything. I had a good conversation with one of my other friends that I haven't talked to in a minute. And yeah, man, it's just good to have a good support group around you to be able to uplift.
Oh yeah, always.
Because if you don't have that, you can literally get in your own head, and you won't have. Because that's the thing. I think the thing that I thrive off the most, being able to have conversations with you guys every week, is you guys' opinions and bouncing and feeding off of that.
Yeah.
If I didn't have you guys' opinions, I'd just be in my own head talking about my own stuff, and that's what Kanye West. That's what narcissism. That's what narcissism stems from. When you have your own opinions about stuff and it's unopposed.
I do want to say, with Kanye West, I'm pretty sure he had a strong support group too. But do you think like over time it fell off because of
because he didn't
gaining so much power and respect?
And, that's why I mean, in that rant, every rant and every lie contains and every joke contains true stuff.
J. Cole said that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm quoting J. Cole over here.
Yeah. Okay. But that's
sweaty hands.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I just like Kanye when he said I miss my friends in there. I believe that. In that Twitter rant. We're gonna get to that Twitter rant later on.
Yeah, we will.
But when he said when he said I miss my friends, and I was like, I believe that. Because that's the support group that he had around him. Now he's seeing that, he may need them.
I mean, and it's like the thing is like real friends or friends that you even call family, not even friends. Like you guys could have like a fallout, but there's always that love there that no matter how long y'all haven't talked or how big the fight was and y'all just went separate ways, there's still that love there to always come back. That bridge is still always there. It hasn't been burned down. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure if Kanye like not mans up, but like I guess like how do I say like grows up or has like has a self-respect to go out there and apologize to his real friends, not publicly apologize, but hit him up, be like, hey man, been a while, how you been, bro? Because like I said, with your real friends, your friends that you call family and everything, they don't hold grudges. They let that shit go real fast.
Yeah,
and it's that time period of where where time heals, and then we just get over it. And
time heals all wounds, right?
Yeah. So
not
all wounds. I'm still hurting from my brown stuff. And time really just kicked me in the face, saying, "Hey, you about to die soon," and the Browns ain't done shit. Ha ha ha. I'm like, oh well, thanks, time.
Yeah, man, we got the prayers up segment this week, and I think the prayers up segment is gonna be one that is not usually like every week how we get into it and we just kind of leave it there. I think a few of these topics in the prayers up segment we're gonna get into later on also. The wildfires in California, they seem to still be, they seem to have kind of subsided a little bit, but I would just pray for everybody that, lost anything in those wildfires, anybody that, lost a family member, anybody that's missing, anybody that, just was affected by it at all. Because it can be the small things like them taking trips to the California Redwood, like the national parks over there across the bridge.
Are you even mentioning future trips being canceled because of what's going on? I prayed up to those people too, or
no. I'm saying like the people that like if it was therapeutic for them to go over there to the California Redwoods, and now the Redwoods are burned down, or a lot of them are burned down, or they went to a certain area that was therapeutic for them to go to, and they went over there and meditated, and now it's burned down. Then that kind of just small stuff that can affect different people, and you never know how it can affect people all the way on the other side of the United States, man. It's insane. Yeah, I just pray for anybody that was affected by the wildfires, man. That was sad. The mass shooting in Rochester, man. You're going to get into that later. But
I'll get into that a little bit.
14 dead, 2 injured.
2 dead, 14 injured.
2 dead, 14 injured. Sorry. Oof,
boy, you don't.
I know.
He almost gave y'all a heart attack.
Putting people in the grave. But, it's sad, just whenever guns are involved in anything, it just keeps coming back to the gun control and the gun rights and everything, and that's what it comes down to. In New York, I think they're either the New York City or New York State. I think New York State you can't legally carry firearms. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. It's weird for us hearing that.
Like, they have guns all the time over there.
Us hearing that down here in Georgia, it's a little bit weird.
Oh, I mean, I was saying like in New York they have like guns all the time. I don't think they really ignore that.
That too.
So I think they should ignore that rule. Oh my gosh, if they did that here, bro. Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry if you're white and you're listening. I'm not blasting you out. Maybe I am, but shoot, these white people out here complaining about masks. Whew, in the South, bro. Imagine them trying to take away the guns. Golly, that's gonna get ugly.
Yeah, it's bad.
No boy, no.
And ICE containment centers. Yeah, man, we're gonna get into that later on. That's some nasty stuff. I just pray for anybody that has family members over there in the ICE containment center. Anybody that has friends or anybody that's
in there.
Yeah, anybody that's in there mainly. Yeah, because that's who it's affecting the most. But yeah, man, it's sick what's going on over there. We had already heard some stuff at the beginning of the year, but even more stuff is starting to come out now, and it's really sad. But I guess that's the times we live in nowadays, and I hate that that's the case, but it is what it is. It's just, man, we got to try to find a way to overcome it and throw the nasty people out who've been in power for so long. Like that's what I was saying last week. If you've been in power for so long, the people that don't have that same mindset as them are getting thrown, are getting their way into power now, which is good.
I was gonna say, like, you quoted J. Cole, I'm gonna quote Kid Cudi a little bit. He said, "We're all trouble in the world of trouble. It's scary to have a kid walk this earth." And it is, bro. Like, golly, man.
Yeah, I look at all my friends that's welcoming kids into the world, or who have welcomed kids into the world in the past year or two, and I can just only pray for them because they got a long road ahead, man. There's no telling what's going to happen.
This to?
Yeah. That's what I was saying about the shootings and everything. How do you explain a shooting or a man getting his knee on the back of his neck to a 4-year-old or 3-year-old? Yeah, it's sad. Or how do you explain having to wear a mask for 6 months to a 3 or a 4-year-old? Yeah. So that's pretty sad, man. But
and if you have young kids, please, young kids, young sister, young brother, young nieces, nephews, whatever the case may be, make sure they wear a damn mask out here, man. Yeah. I can't tell you, man, I'm going to Kroger or Walmart, even a mall, little kids out here barefoot, no mask. It's like, bro, put on at least get the damn mask going. You're going to feel real bad if they catch them, God forbid, but if they do,
you're
going to feel real stupid. I promise you that.
Yeah.
How did he catch it? I don't know. No mask.
Or how did grandma catch it? Yeah, probably because little Johnny was out here running around without a mask.
Now, y'all know kids is nasty as hell now. Little ass kids, nasty as hell. Try to keep them as clean as possible.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, man, we got our Loveable segment, man. And
Lovable.
Our Loveable segment. I'm going to start it off because we got some other stuff to get to. I'm going to start it off casually with new music or music that you've been listening to over the past week, man.
I've been on my Afrobeat stuff, man.
Okay.
So I've been listening to a lot of Afrobeat.
It's a little bit weird this time of year, but
I know, but I don't know, man. I'm so obsessed with trying to get out of here and live on an island or something.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just obsessed with like island stuff. I don't know why. It's just a phase, I guess. But I'm too damn old to be having phases. But I'm just like, I want something to do with an island, bro.
Menopause is a phase.
Well, I hope it's not a phase. I really am committed to at least visiting an island sometime next year.
Yeah.
But
well,
what you mean? Well,
as I say, depending on what COVID has planned.
Come on, man. COVID going to transform. The final stage of COVID is going to transform into a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers robot, that big ass droid, and now we're going to be fucked.
Yeah.
But yes, I've been on my Afrobeat. I listened to Wizkid a lot, and I don't know how to say his name. I hope I don't butcher it, but it's like Oxlade or something like that. Oxlade. So
okay,
he hard. So I like him.
We got the Bubble. Well, I'm gonna get to my new music.
Go ahead.
I've been listening. Well, not new music, but I went back and listened to Labyrinth's album.
Okay.
I think Imagination and
Labyrinth, the dude that made composed Euphoria's.
Yeah,
he hard. I like him.
I think 2 of the songs on there were on Euphoria.
Yeah. I mean, I know, like, you still don't know my name. That song? No? I butchered that shit up. My fault. I know I can't sing, but I
don't even know what song you talking about.
Oh, it's on Euphoria. I'll show you. I'll show you on Euphoria. That one, like the big old number, that big huge number they did at the very season finale.
All for Us.
All for Us. That song, I like that song a lot, bro.
I've been listening to some. Well, going back and listening to some Prince.
Yeah, we just got done listening to Prince.
Yeah,
that was a good little warm up.
Yeah, man. Who else? Trying to think. Prince. Out of my past week. Oh, the Nas album is still in rotation for me.
Oh, that's good. That's a good thing, then.
That's like probably one of my favorite albums this year.
Ooh, that's good. I respect that.
Like, Nas is going crazy on everything. I don't know. But
still waiting for Andre 3000 album.
keep waiting for that and that Frank album.
Andre 3000, we in Atlanta or Metro Atlanta. I know you hear it somewhere in the street. They caught you in the street playing a guitar. You seen that?
Yeah, I saw that.
So something like that. If you somehow come across this video or a podcast episode, go ahead and at least drop an album of your features or something.
Oh, I'm tripping. Burnt Fires.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He came out with a single called Dead Man Walking. That was nice. Who else came out with singles?
Yeah, it's definitely different. It sounded different when.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. I can see where he's coming off the Fuck the World EP that he came out with earlier this year. It's kind of like a continuation of that. And I'm just ready for him to drop his album. What do you think the fourth quarter is going to be like the last few months of the year is going to be like for music? You think people going to still release, or you think they're going to wait till next year?
I don't know, man. Honestly, I feel like right now would be a good time to release because we all really can't go anywhere.
Well, people's revenue don't even come from that anymore because of streaming.
Oh,
they do touring. That's where a lot of the money comes from for a lot of artists.
Yeah, that's true too.
So, you got to think about it. Like, are they gonna stream, or are they gonna?
It is a new day. It is a new day and age. We don't really have to go to the stores and buy their stuff, and they really do just stream. I mean, I still go through at least iTunes and then buy their album. I at least support it that way. Of course, I stream it too. But yeah. I mean, there's a reason why they haven't dropped albums, and sometimes I'll get in my car frustrated. I'll be like, damn.
Yeah.
Specifically with Georgia Smith, because she put up a little what they call it, snippet. She put up a little snippet in one of her stories, and I'm like, bro, this this beat, the beat alone, that snippet was hard. Then her voice, her elegant voice over that snippet. I was like, bro, drop this motherfucker now. I need this more than ever.
Her and Sam Smith came out with a new song, Diamonds.
He got a new song?
Yeah, Diamonds. It's nice.
It's
a good little dance-ish tune.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Boss. Boss.
Oh yeah.
And
he coming out with an album?
Well, he has an album. He has I think 2 albums stored up.
I think that's the same thing with Jig, probably.
Because Boss got one. He got one with I think they're called the Ricochets. Mm. And do you know the Ricochets?
No.
They're on a couple of features with Boss. They mainly produce the beats. One of them produces beats and the other one sings. And she has a great voice. And I'm like, they got an album. They got a collab album. And he snippet that too. And I'm like, bruh, y'all really got some gems up there that y'all just kept locked up, and I don't understand why. There's got to be a reasoning, and so none of my business. It's y'all's business. Y'all made it. Y'all got your own reason. I have nothing to say.
Yeah. Sam Smith, he announced his album. forgot what the name of it is, but yeah, he announced his album is coming out in October. You know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a big Sam Smith guy. He was like, it's my biggest album. Experimenting with different sounds and all this. I'm like, all right, we'll see how that goes.
I believe it. He has Burna Boy.
Yeah, he was like, every song is a different story and all this stuff. Like, so it's not. He's trying
hard to sell that album.
It's no. It sounds like it's gonna be like not one big cohesive album. Like where like the album blends. It sounds like it's gonna be like all over the place.
So what you're saying is, if I was to put his album into movie terms, what you're saying is like it's gonna be like a Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horrors, where it's like different stories going on and stuff, but they somehow all connect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But that was my music for the week.
Okay.
We got bubble news, man. I think this is what everybody's been waiting for us to do. A kind of a deeper dive in the bubble news that's been going on. Everybody was like, "Oh, you guys have kind of been hitting the bubble here and there and all that stuff," but got some things that I want to talk about. First, man, what night was that? Tuesday night. One of the best nights of my life.
Oh,
sports wise.
Okay.
I mean, besides the championship night, so we went where all my teams win championships. I got to watch those Clippers go down to the Nuggets. 3-1. 3-1.
So, is everybody changing their minds about on how we see the Clippers now, or should they change their mind on how they see the Clippers?
No.
Okay.
That's not what I'm saying. Well, yes, that too.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
But the main thing I'm saying is change your mind about how you see the Nuggets.
Oh.
And but the thing is, hold on.
Okay, my fault.
I got my Nuggets prophecy is getting fulfilled right before our very eyes.
Okay.
Man, you know, I got like out of all teams in the West, Nuggets probably have the soft spot for me right now. Besides, obviously, the Lakers, my favorite team. The Nuggets, man, they are going like they've been going on this steady path to where like they almost made the playoffs that one year. They got bounced. They got like came down to the last game of the season between them and the Timberwolves. Went into overtime. All that stuff.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. So like I was like, all right, y'all gonna have to watch out for Denver next year. That next year they made it to the playoffs. And then the year before that, last year, not the year before that, but the year after that, last year, they made it to the playoffs as a second seed.
Yeah.
And they got bounced out
by Portland.
And
that was a good series. That was a great series.
Even though they came back from 3-1 down from the Spurs.
I think it went, all the way to Game 7, and then it was like 3 overtimes or something like that. Like it couldn't go down to the wire. Like when you say go down to the wire, you look up in the dictionary.
Oh, I remember.
It's that series.
I remember because I was in Buckhead watching those games.
And I don't know, for anybody that's sleeping on Denver, you guys are stupid.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, they're going against the Lakers right now, so they're not going to look good, but they have a team. Like, they have a legit team. Like, they are contenders. So, I don't know who sleep on Nuggets, but, bro, they're deadly over there.
Yeah, their prophecy is becoming fulfilled, man, like, right before our very eyes. And the Clippers, though, man. You think they're gonna blow the team up?
What do you think? I think they got a little bit too Hollywood over there.
Well, question I asked.
Oh wait, my fault. What's the question?
You think they're gonna blow the team up?
Blow it up? No.
Nah, 1 year. Nah, they ain't gonna blow it up. Okay.
No.
You think somebody's gonna leave? Because they're in the luxury tax.
I don't think nobody's gonna leave.
I think they're getting Doc Rivers.
Oh, they bouncing him?
Yeah.
Ooh, that coach.
And get his black ass out this country. I'm playing.
But
I'm fucking with you.
I don't know.
But no, bro. I just think like, all right. Doc Rivers has been through 2 eras of Clipper basketball.
He has.
He was with the Chris Paul era.
Oh, I can see.
And they kept making excuses. Oh, they're too offensive heavy. You don't really play through the point guard like that anymore. Not a point guard like Chris Paul. A point guard. They got to have a point guard that has to score 30. They don't have anything coming off the bench and all that stuff. And then they got rid of that. And when they got rid of that team, they hired this man as a GM also.
Let me ask you a question. How do you think, I guess to the public eye, how do you think Montrezl Harrell looks?
What do you mean?
Because he might, I don't know, like the impression he gives or something, he might cash out on them. He might bounce.
No, he's sixth man of the year. Yeah, 18.9. He'll be all right.
You think he won't bounce?
No. He's gonna stay with that team. I think they like that culture. I think that culture fits him.
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to think of all the pieces.
It's kind of the same reason why Draymond hasn't even.
So you only think Doc Rivers is the only one bouncing then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's the only one the Clippers are gonna get rid of.
Okay. Yeah, because I was just trying to figure out where your brain was at with like Montrezl Harrell too.
Doc Rivers or Eric Spoelstra?
You know what?
I'm asking Doc Rivers or Eric Spoelstra.
I do want to say I've been dogging Eric Spoelstra. I really have. I thought he was
just a video guy.
No, I thought he was just a ring coach, and what I mean with that is like got backpacked.
Yeah.
But no, this man can really coach. So
that's what I'm asking you.
Oh,
Doc Rivers,
or who I'm taking,
or Eric Spoelstra. Think about it, and I'll give you my reason why after you make your choice. I'll give you my reason why I asked that question.
I don't want to step on no toes here. I got respect for Doc Rivers and Eric Spoelstra now.
Answer the people, man. Come on now.
I'm doing it.
Damn, come on, man. It should take this long.
I'm gonna still take Doc Rivers, bro. I'm sorry.
Right. I asked that.
I'm taking Doc Rivers, yeah.
I asked that because Doc Rivers has blown multiple 3-1 leads. He's blown 3 to be exact. Blown 3 3-1 leads, and in those 3-1 leads, this man is always an excuse, and he always like got bailed out and ended up going to another team. And whenever he got bailed out and ended up going to another team, the other team always had talent. He's always been in privileged situations.
Yeah.
He had T-Mac and Grant Hill.
He did.
Then he had the big 3 in Boston. And then he had Chris. Yeah, exactly. Got Chris Paul and DeAndre Jordan, and Blake Griffin and Jamal Crawford and JJ Redick. And Matt Barnes. So like you keep on going on that list. And then this year, what he had this year. And I'm like, since like
I don't want to put too much blame on him.
Eric Spoelstra has done less with more.
Yeah. But I don't want to
more with less, sorry.
I'll agree with you on that, yeah. But I don't want to put too much of the blame on Doc Rivers because, Paul George should take some of that blame too because he choked. Like he didn't do too hot last year too with OKC in the playoffs.
Okay.
And this year, he's been up and down in the playoffs, in the whole playoffs. He's been up and down since the first round. Like he'll have games where he just ass, and then like he'll have games where he just like has his numbers there, and then so I don't want to put too much blame on Doc Rivers, but should it be? But he should take a lot of the load just as well as the other people that didn't show up that needed to show up. So
I ain't asked who you putting the blame.
Oh shit!
I asked you who you taking. Eric Spoelstra, Doc Rivers. You gave me your answer. I told you.
I feel comfortable taking Doc Rivers because in my opinion, I'm still guaranteed to at least make the playoffs. So
okay, Eric Spoelstra is too.
It took him time.
With less.
It took him time, but you know what?
Eric Spoelstra is too with less.
Yeah, but it took him time, is what I'm saying.
What you mean?
After LeBron left, that motherfucker was struggling.
But LeBron left and the team.
LeBron.
The team disintegrated.
It did disintegrate. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. They went through a lot of young pieces.
It's just like saying y'all should have made the playoffs after LeBron left y'all.
No, that's not the case at all.
That's what I'm saying though.
But the thing is, like the difference.
You had Chris Bosh.
The difference between us and first of all, we the Cavs, and we didn't have none of the. Well, we didn't have like the same coaching experience. A lot of a lot of the pieces that we had to go to the championship, they left too.
But who did they build that team around?
LeBron.
Who did y'all build that team around?
Oh, you talking about Miami Heat? I mean, I don't want to. I guess I'll say LeBron. Okay.
Both of y'all built those teams around LeBron. Gave them shooters, 3-and-D wings or whatever. That's what I'm saying. If you build a team around somebody and they leave, I'm not expecting you to make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Oh, one of my homeboys hit me up. Shout out ET. Bro, this man got into an argument. He called me. He got into an argument with somebody at work, bro. His coworker was telling him that Tony Parker is a superstar.
In what way? In what form?
And then this man said, and ET's a pretty big Tim Duncan fan. And this man said Tim Duncan ain't top 5 in his position ever. See, when people say stuff like that, I say name me 5.
Now, I mean, my personal list, I respect Tim Duncan and all the accolades he has, but my personal list, I got KG number 1. I got Karl Malone and I got Tim. And I know you're going to look at me stupid and silly. What are you talking about? Tim got more championships. He's done more for the – and I agree. And I can – everything you did, all the facts that y'all going to throw at me, I completely agree with y'all. I completely agree. All the facts that y'all going to throw at me, all the stats, I completely agree with y'all. But it's just something about KG and Karl Malone that I just –
If I'm putting anybody over Tim, I'm putting Karl Malone. And that's it. Like, I'm not putting KG over Tim.
I mean, that's your opinion. I respect that. But I fucks with KG, bro. He's one of my favorites growing up watching too. So
that's tough.
I like him a lot. But like I said, man, I agree with everything that everybody's gonna come at me with. I agree with it. Tim, better stats, better championships, whatnot, so on and so forth. I agree with that. But I mean, KG literally put Minnesota on the map. And then I get like he was like the legit franchise player. He didn't learn from nobody. At least Tim had David Robinson to learn from.
I can understand.
And he didn't win all those championships by himself. Now he won that with he won what, 1 or 2 with David Robinson?
1.
One. Well, I mean, either way, he learned from
2.
He learned from like a legit true Hall of Famer.
2 with Dave Robinson.
Yeah. KG came in with a rock and a crayon, and they said, "Here, do something with this," and he did something with it.
And Sam Cassell, I'm fucking with you. Sam Cassell, ugly ass was on that team.
Yeah, but he didn't do shit.
Yeah. So your boy Giannis won MVP.
I'll take him. He's my boy. I'll take him. Should he have won it? No.
Okay.
Who do you think should win it? Let's say at the same time. 3, 2, 1. LeBron. Thank you. All right.
Yeah. All right. LeBron should have won MVP.
First of all, LeBron should have won.
Obvious.
LeBron should have won MVP when he played for my Cavs. When he came back and played for the Cavs.
If we're being completely honest,
he should have a lot more than he has right now.
If we're being completely honest, LeBron should have won MVP every year, except for the years that Steph won. Yeah.
No, I think
not every year, but you know what I'm saying.
Like I was about to say, I think Russ,
every year since he won his first one, every year.
Even over Russ, I felt like Russ did okay that year.
But
I think he should have won over James Harden.
But was Russ like team like a number 1 seed?
No, but what he did was pretty historical. That season alone was historical. Yeah.
Damn. I just never give it to.
It's fine. I ain't no.
But like it's like a Jordan type thing. Like
right.
If we're really looking at it, like I get it, it's voters fatigue. They're not gonna vote for the same person every year. But if we're really looking at it in the grand scheme of things, Jordan should have won MVP every year. Or almost every
Kobe
year.
should have won some more.
Kobe should have won some more. You got Steve Nash out there averaging 15, 18 points winning his MVP. Yeah, get out. Okay. Yeah, man. The Heat. Getting back on the Heat and Spoelstra. Okay. We aren't going to sweep them up under the rug. As this is recorded right now, we're looking at this on Saturday. They got a game tonight.
Yeah.
Man.
They're up 2-0.
They're up 2-0.
I had the Celtics going into the Eastern Finals. I had them going all the way to the NBA Finals. My fault.
I did too before the Heat beat the Bucks the way that they did. Coming into the playoffs, I had us and the Celtics in the finals.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a feeling. I didn't know. I knew the Heat team was going to be special, but not this special. Because before, oh my gosh, I reminisce the days. But before COVID came, I went to a Hawks game, and it was against the Heat, and boy, they tore up the Hawks that game. I was like, fuck, and then I was like, Dad, they might have something going on over here, and sure enough, look at them, man. They all the way in the damn. I can't think of it right now.
Eastern
Conference Finals.
But yeah, man, them and I got them and the Lakers in the finals, and I got us beating them in.
Yeah, Lakers winning the whole thing.
I got us beating them in 5.
Lakers win the whole thing, and I'm probably gonna cop a Lakers championship T-shirt if it has Kobe on it. Something that
commemorates Kobe.
Commemorates Kobe. Like if something like 2020 NBA champs for Kobe, I'd be like, yeah, let me get that right quick. So,
all right, man. Yeah, with our bubble news.
I do want to say I don't know if anybody commented on the video. I haven't really checked yet, but last week we talked about this. I do want to apologize, Mr. Chad Johnson. I felt like I don't know, for some reason I thought you guys were going to claim him.
No,
but nobody claimed him. He was just a free agent up there.
Yours to claim.
He's mine to claim. So I'm claiming you right now.
He had
Chad Johnson.
He had his mega years in the early 2000s.
Too late to whatever.
Not early 2000s, but in the 2000s, he had his mega.
Yeah, years. He did. And I guess too little, too late. But I don't care. I'm just going to still say it anyways. Chad Johnson, forgive me. All the fans out there that are watching this, and all the NFL fans that are watching this, slapping me around or banging your head against the wall, forgive me. I should have said Chad Johnson.
Yeah, you should have.
85, Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, man, that's it with the bubble news. I don't know if you guys seen the Kanye West Twitter rants. I know he was posting and deleting a lot of it. So,
yeah.
So it's very skewed. But other people went out there and they did screenshot and all that stuff to save it. But from what you heard about him and his ownership rants and everything, saying stuff about ownership and everything should be, he should own his own stuff and have his own masters and all that stuff. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I agree. I felt like if it was for those Yeezys, Adidas wouldn't have gone as high as it is now. So
thank you.
I agree. I think he should have some type of ownership. And first of all, I love Kanye, man. I hate to see how Kanye is right now. I really do care about Kanye. I wish he would get better, or whatever he's going through. Hope he'd get better. But I mean, these rants, I don't know, like these rants might be mixed signals to others.
Is, I think like Kanye's rants are like feelings. Like, how we just got feelings that, like, remember I was telling you about, like, how we listen to each other's opinions or whatever, and we'll be like, all right, well, so what I was thinking was crazy. So I'm not even going to think about that anymore.
I do want to say, I agree with a good bit of what he said, but the thing is, what I won't agree with is that apology. Didn't he say that
Drake and J. Cole
need to apologize to him? No, first of all, if you're going at them, best believe they're gonna come at you. It's like a rap battle. I mean, it's part of the work. It's part of the rap game, bro. You go after somebody, they're gonna come right back at you, and you better come back with some heat or leave that shit alone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's the thing about Kanye. He just doesn't understand. Like, dude, get some more. That goes back to getting a better support group.
Yeah.
That goes back to that exactly.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a better support group. When you have a better support group, you end up making better decisions because you are a product of your environment. So when you have a good support group to help you out with your decisions, then they shape and mold you into a better person.
The support group he probably has is probably like Yes Man. Like,
either
do that.
Either Yes Man or himself. It's just he might not have a support group.
He probably has like a group or a group of friends or whatever. Like, yes, do that. Yes, go ahead, do that. And they won't even, and they're not even real friends. they'll speak up and say, no, don't do that, man. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's probably paying them and they don't want to lose that check and really be honest with him. But instead, like, yes, go ahead, do that. And then when he leaves the room, they just turn around like, I can't believe he's actually going to do that.
Or he may have filtered out the friend group and they may just be as like crazy, but it like they may have the same train of thoughts as him. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
They may not be different. They may not be, different from him. He may just have a birds of a feather type deal where everybody around him probably thinks the same as him.
Yeah, I can see that.
And that's a dangerous thing. Because,
that is a dangerous thing.
Yeah. But no, man, I agree with the. So what? All right. So what side of the fence are you on in this scenario? Because I look at Joe Budden and I look at Charlamagne. I listen to Charlamagne. I listen to Joe Budden. Joe Budden and Charlamagne have had a little rift going back and forth over the past few weeks. Yeah. I mean years, but weeks in particular. Coming back to saying, basically Joe Budden is he described it perfectly. He's Magneto. He's Magneto, and Charlamagne is Professor X. In the form of Joe Budden is thinking, I would rather, since these people have proven to me that they don't value my worth, they don't value my time, they don't value my efforts, and they'll give me my contracts that prove that.
Who's Magneto and who's Professor X?
Joe is Magneto.
I'm gonna just stop you right there. I'm always with Magneto.
But like Joe is like Killmonger in this situation.
Joe is like Malcolm X, and on that side of the fence.
Yeah.
I'm on that. I'm always gonna be on that side of the fence.
So Joe is saying, like, for the sake of the audience, I know you get what I'm saying now, but for the sake of the audience, I just want to explain.
My fault. Yeah, go ahead.
Joe is on the side of. If these people have not proven to me that they value my work, that they value my opinions, that they value my time, that they value my efforts, then I'm going to take my own and create my own. But Charlamagne seems to be on the side of these people may not value my time, my worth, my effort, but I'll show them better than I can tell them, and I can integrate with them. So he's all about integration right now. So Charlamagne went and signed the deal with iHeart and everything with the Black Effect Network, podcast network, which Joe wasn't a fan of and everything like that. But that's the rift that I think Kanye is in between both right now. Because he's saying he wants to own everything himself. But then again, he comes back and says, I want a board seat on Adidas and Gap.
Which I think he deserves.
But that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like he's working for the people who don't give him a board seat, but he wants a board seat with them instead of leaving and creating his own. Like he's also saying. That's what I'm saying. Like Kanye right now is just a thinker, a feeler. He's somebody who's going through. He's writing down and typing exactly what he's going through. Every thought that pops up in his head, it seems like he's typing it.
I can't relate.
Which is a dangerous thing when you have that big of a platform.
I just can't relate. That's rich people problems. It's not. I don't got nothing to do with that shit.
What you mean?
No, I don't care. I'm just joking.
I mean, I go through a leery of emotions every day.
I was just joking about that.
I go through
the Twitter part, just putting it out there. I was just joking about that.
Oh yeah,
that's what I meant.
Yeah, I was about to say because I go through a leery of emotions every day. But
everybody does, man.
Yeah, everybody does. But you don't see us like posting some people do.
Some people are too damn grown to be doing that shit.
Exactly. Some people are way too grown to be doing it, but hey, who are we to tell them not to do it?
I don't know, Kanye. You hired me to be one of your yes men, and you're gonna find out the hard way. I'm not really a yes man.
Shit. Kanye paid me that money. I'll be in there nodding and smiling.
Yeah, I'll be nodding and smiling. You stupid as hell, and
that'll be my little thought. I'll make a.
I can't.
Well, I'll make a little. Nah.
I'll have to be real with them. I don't care.
Every bit of my expression is gonna be put out on my Twitter burner account at that point. I'm making a Twitter burner account. Everything that Kanye's saying is stupid. I'll be like, this nigga is the dumbest mother I have ever known. He out here talking about building a whole new Empire State Building in the middle of his ranch in Wyoming.
I might have put a deal out like, hey, what you doing out here?
Oh yeah, oh god.
Gary, what you doing out here? G, what you doing out here? Look at this,
bro. But the thing is, I'm thinking like, is it for something? Is Kanye doing these rants for something again?
Bro, he's troubled, and I know he's troubled.
No. Like, is he like doing it for an album release or something like that?
I don't know, man. I just don't give a fuck no more. I really don't pay attention to Kanye like that. I just don't pay attention to him like that, or don't give him too much of my attention like that.
I feel you.
So,
yeah. I don't know if you've seen these PlayStation 5 frenzies that's been going on. Just touch on it real quick.
No. I seen the prices drop, or the prices have been released.
Oh, I was about to say drop. Whoa. I was about to count.
Which one you getting? You getting
about to turn off these cameras right now and go off on the internet. They got the digital edition and they got the disc edition.
I'm getting the disc edition. I still buy Blu-rays and DVDs, so I'm getting the disc.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
The disc edition.
Yeah. I think I might just bite that bullet and spend $100 extra. It's not like I'm not going to be getting my worth out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the next 7, 8, 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Oh, last question to Loveable. I need to ask you, could you or would you date someone or marry someone, especially marry?
As a Steelers fan, no.
That too. But
as a Michigan fan, no.
Okay. I get it. That's the opposite of your sports. Okay. But could you date someone or marry someone who earns more money than you?
Yeah.
Was a higher income than you?
Yeah. And if she would want me to sign a prenup, I'll sign that too. I don't care. Like if I really love and care about you, and hopefully you feel the same way about me, then yeah, I mean I don't have nothing to hide. I don't judge you. Shoot, if I'm like 5 something, if you like 6'5", 6'6", I'll climb that tree. I don't care. Like I love you.
Wait. So you saying you'll marry a date a girl that's taller than you too?
Yeah.
Oh nah.
I don't care, bro. I don't care.
Oh no.
Love comes.
Oh no. I'm 5.
Love comes in any type of different form.
I'm 5'11" and 6 foot on a good hot summer day. I'm not dating nobody that's 6'1", 6'2", 6'3".
That shit really don't bother me, man.
Really?
Nah.
That's crazy.
Nah.
I would never date a girl that's taller than me.
I'm telling you, if you interested, I mean, of course I got my standards.
Of course.
Everybody has standards.
But they're like the perfect girl, but they're just like 5 inches taller than you.
But height wise, no, that don't bother me.
And they're just like 5 inches taller than you?
No matter, like the height don't bother me. Your pocket size don't bother me. It don't matter. Shoot, if she's taller than me and makes more money than me, I'm fine.
Well, pocket size is a little bit different. If they don't have, any aspirations.
Oh no, we gotta. If we relationship is 50-50.
Yeah.
So we gotta come in this thing together as a team. I'm not
we gotta. I'm not saying like we gotta be
LeBron James back in 2007 backpacking. Like no, I need you.
I'm not. I was about to say I'm not saying like you gotta garner the same amount of money as me, but you gotta at least have some kind of business mindset,
contribute something,
or some kind of personality.
Stay motivated. Yeah,
exactly.
Stay motivated. Exactly. Contribute something because I'm not going.
If you just eating off of my plate, your fingers gonna get cut off.
Oh. Yeah, but no, like. For real though, the height thing don't bother me. If you really taking time to have interest in me, I'm gonna share that time with you.
Okay.
Like you're really interested and you really want to get to know me. Like, do I really care if you're tall or short or have long or short hair? None of that. Like skin color, maybe the white.
None of that.
But I still fuss with you though. You feel me? All right, or maybe a couple of them, but not a lot of them.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna get on that one episode.
That's a pool.
Does race matter?
That's a pool. Anybody can jump in there and just get it, pull something out.
What, race?
So I don't think we're talking about my lovables. So are you done with your lovables?
Yeah, I'm done. I just needed to know that little pool analogy.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll tell you things over with. But so that was pretty good lovables. I ain't gonna. Like my kind of basic as hell a little bit, but it's okay.
You a basic bitch?
Yeah.
I'm playing.
Bro, my hand cramped.
Oh,
My hand
it cramped, all right.
It cramped. My hand. I got hand cramp.
Yeah, you need to go down to Atlanta. Oh, I was talking to my friend about that. I was like, because he lives out there in the Bay, and he lives in Vallejo, out there in California.
Yeah, Pendejo. He live out there in Pendejo.
And I was telling him, I was like, yo, Atlanta is basically the next.
Atlanta's growing, and people don't see that, bro.
Nah, that ain't what I'm talking about.
Oh,
like,
my fault.
Atlanta is like the new San Francisco.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, it's somehow just an observation. Just an observation.
No, I mean,
just making an observation.
No, I agree. I agree with you. That's growing too. Come on, man, don't get at me like that, bro.
Just
no.
That's growing too.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't know why you laughing like that for, bro. If you're trying to make me look like a bad person out here, that's not gonna happen. Okay, my lovables, man. So just a quick couple of things. Ah, shit.
Bro, go on, bro. Go with your lovables.
So Big Ten is coming back. Big Ten football.
Oh yeah,
it's coming back. So I was all for it being canceled because at the end of the day, I care about people not being exposed to the COVID out there and stuff. But I mean, they want to bring it back as long as they have.
Sure, you ain't got no problem with it, huh?
Well, as long as they have the right procedures and they follow the right, I guess, protocols, and yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, I guess because the rest of the Big Ten sucks this year.
We never suck.
The rest of the Big Ten sucks this year. Y'all ain't got shit this year. Y'all got the little Wisconsin that's gonna get number 17 or 18 every year like they always do.
So Big Ten is back, and I'm proud of that. I'm excited. And Mandalorian season 2 dropping. I like the Mandalorian show. That's pretty good. I can't wait to see what they do with season 2 though. From the trailer, it looked like they're bringing in a Jedi, so which is pretty cool and a little bit out of place because Jedis are pretty much extinct around this time. But anything can happen. Is who knows? So I'm excited for it. And then my last lovable is the Browns win. Beating the Bengals.
Impressive.
I'm just proud because it's a dub, and it don't gotta be impressive. A dub is a dub.
Small wins, huh?
And they add up too. Yeah, remember that. So
add up to 8-8.
So Browns win with my last lovable, and then going into my a-hole, the Browns lost. How the hell we get stomped out 6-38? And it kills me, bro. Cause now we talking about earlier. We were talking about blame. I'm about to put the blame on Baker on this one though. You have everything you need. OBJ.
I told
Jarvis,
y'all not signing y'all signing everybody else around him.
Yeah.
Y'all go ahead and get y'all go ahead and get everything around him, and then next thing you know, if he doesn't perform this season, well, y'all gonna just go ahead and get a new quarterback in the draft, or y'all gonna trade.
Which is hella annoying. And it's like, cause how many more quarterbacks we're gonna draft? Like, we done passed up with this first pick. We done passed up on Lamar Jackson, who I knew was gonna be fly.
Yeah.
How you gonna win the Heisman by playing for Louisville? If that does not give you answers right then and there, like, come on, bro. So I know he's gonna be fly. And it's just annoying because we passed up on him in the past. We passed up on Russell Wilson, who I knew was going to be good too because when he played for Wisconsin,
him and Monty Ball.
We tapped that ass, but I mean, still.
Pause.
No, unpause. We tapped that ass and
press play.
Yeah, press play because we whooped that ass and everything. So, but I was still like, that was a good ass whooping, but I mean, he still did his thing with Wisconsin. So I'm like. So we passed up on him. We passed up on going way, way back. We passed up on Donovan McNabb. We could have got him, but we drafted Tim Couch.
I'm never drafting a nigga that's last name Couch.
And he played for Kentucky, I believe.
Ooh.
When has Kentucky ever produced quarterbacks, bro?
When has Kentucky ever produced players for the league?
They produce players. I can't look it up right now, but give me next week. I'll bring a list for you.
All right. That's your Loveable, bro.
I was on my a-hole now.
Okay.
So I moved on past my Loveable.
On your what now?
I was on the a-hole now.
The
okay. a-hole.
Yeah.
Salento's a-hole.
You know they said it wasn't him.
Oh, well, thank God.
Well, whoever that was,
something wrong with you. A-hole.
To each his own.
My second segment for the a-hole is or second part of a-hole.
Why y'all come out and see me in a picture like that picture I showed y'all last week? The nigga we thought was Salento.
If you did that?
Yeah. Well, like what if it's just like we take out the pod, like when the pod takes off.
Yeah. Remember how earlier I said, friends have a fall off, but then like take time to come back. So that's probably what happened. We probably have like a fall off, but you probably hit me up right quick, and then I'll probably give you like a real cold shoulder. He'd be like, "What up, Kev?" And I'd be like, "Good." And you'll hit me back up. What's that supposed to mean? And I'm just going to be on red for about 4 months.
So what if I do it like on this table right here?
What you mean?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
Like you take that picture right here on the table? Man, I hope you can fly out this window or something. I'll throw your ass out this window, man. What's wrong with you? Anyway.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah. The Bronny situation on my a-hole.
Oh.
So it goes a little bit both ways. So I'm gonna go ahead and first of all defend the kid. Don't come out here and start bashing this kid out here or making fun of him or anything. Show me one person that has not smoked weed, and I'm gonna show you a damn liar. I'm telling you, like a lot of people in this world, a lot. Not everybody, because I know there's some people out there, but a lot of people have in this world have smoked weed at least once. So don't go out here
or participated in underage drinking.
Underage drinking, or even if you haven't smoked weed. Well, I haven't smoked weed. Well, I'm pretty sure you was in a hot box, right? Your friends was in the car going somewhere. Hey man, you mind if we smoking here? No, go ahead. So I'm pretty sure that you've been around some type. So you guys clowning clowning Bronny or anything like that, trying to make fun of him, it's like that damn Spider-Man meme. Y'all just point at each other, bro. And on top of that, he's just a kid. He's just a kid. Leave him alone, man. You feel me? Like, let him live his life. He gonna do what he's gonna do.
But and they're all kids. They make like that's what I don't think they understand. Like kids make. I'm not saying smoking weed is a mistake, but like obviously, you know what I'm saying. You got your LeBron's son, and you post that on there, especially while he's in the bubble and everything. That's kind of a mistake. But like kids make. They make mistakes. They make mistakes, bro. Nobody's perfect, especially not kids. Mm-hmm. Like they're gonna go through their growing pains. I was like, oh, okay, so you were perfect when you were 16? I mean, yes, you made mistakes when you were 16.
Come on now, everybody does. And then now I'm about to flip that. It's like, Bronny, I know you I know you're a kid and everything.
But you are LeBron's son.
You are LeBron's son. You don't deserve this, but now you're part of a business. And you've been part of a business, and you don't deserve that. I promise you. You deserve. Every young kid should deserve to have a normal life, or go through this stuff. But come on, Bronny, like look who your dad is.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you yourself have your own team around you. Yeah. Like, so come on, man. Like, you gotta make smarter decisions than that, kid. You got to. Look, you gonna smoke weed? That's cool, but why you have the need to post it? Like, come on, man. Like now it's kind of like throwing a little wrench. I'm pretty like this will get covered up real quick, but it's still a wrench thrown.
Well, when you get covered up, it'll just die out fast.
It'll die out fast. 16, that's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean. 16. It'll die out fast, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man. Like
weed. It ain't like you going out there and just
that's true.
Meth or something. Knock on wood. I hope.
So like I said, I'm on both sides of this. Yeah. Like I said, I'm on both sides. But you have a future coming up. That does not look good if you're trying to go to college, because you got that video posted of you everywhere now, and people just it'll die down, but it'll still be there, and I'm pretty sure it'll still find its way to resurface, because a lot of these things are being resurfaced too.
Yeah.
So
of course,
that's how I feel about that Bronny situation. I'm on both sides of it, and then finally, my last a-hole is a mass shooting. Apparently, I did a little bit of research. Couldn't find too much, but what I found was that they happened in Rochester, New York, and it was a back house
We went over that like 8 times before the pod.
A backyard house party.
And this nigga still said
roaches. A backyard house party with more than 100 people at attendance, bro. 100 people at this backyard party. There's no details on.
Yeah, COVID don't exist up there in Rochester.
I don't know why there's 100 people there. There should not be 100 people there. A and B. I'll take that a little bit, but there was no details on the suspects
just like or how the situation occurred. Thanksgiving at my parents' crib or whatever.
Oh, this year?
Yeah. No,
that's not a good idea.
My dad shot that down so quick.
Yeah.
He called me. He said, "Don't you know what these niggas done told me?" Well, he didn't call me. He told me that today actually, and I was like, "Well."
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I just feel like this. And I feel like this is a hole because, first of all, like I said, 100 people there. Y'all should not have been out there that deep for a party.
Pause.
For a party, and then on top of that, why the hell would you go to this party and start shit? Like, come on, man. If y'all gonna go out here, if you got beef with somebody out there, at least handle that shit 1-on-1, not in a big ass crowd.
On somebody's Tim's.
That's probably what happened. So.
That's all that happened, bro. Somebody stepped on somebody's Tim's.
It's some little bullshit like that ended up having 16 people shot.
Yeah, that's sick. Oh, you done with your a-holes, bro?
Yeah, I'm done with mine.
Your a-holes?
Yeah. You're an a-hole.
Start mine off with ICE, man. ICE. We know who's fueling ICE. We know who's behind it. We know who's pushing for it and all that stuff. No need to even speak on that.
Mm-mm.
But the disgusting thing that has surfaced this week is them having doctors in the facilities and in the containment centers performing hysterectomies on the women in the facilities. There was already reports earlier this year of sexual assault happening in the facilities.
In the facilities.
And that's what I keep telling. I told Duke that earlier this week. I was like, bro, you don't understand. Like, I can never defend a celebrity or somebody who I just don't really know personally. I can never defend none of these things. I can only believe. And the crazy thing is, I can only believe, like, what we know and what's for fact.
Yeah.
And what we have, like, proof of. But the thing is, I believe that most of this stuff is happening.
I think so, too. It's like, bro, they isolated from everybody. Of course,
they're at this point they're across they're across the United States borders, and they're undocumented at this.
They're undocumented, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and then you have these crazy racist gun wielding people watching over them. Like, come on, man. Like, you know some shit going down over there, bro. You just know people are getting taken advantage of, and it's not fair. And what's crazy is, like, these dudes will go out here and take advantage of them, right? And then they'll go back to their families, dress up for their Sunday best, and then go to church. It's like, where's your conscience at? Where's the conscience? Like, where's the line drawn at this point?
But that's the thing. The Trump supporters, they don't want to acknowledge it.
No, they don't.
They rather acknowledge and go out of their way to spew the hatred upon the people who are non-violently protesting for a cause of racial injustice and things that they will never understand or have to go through.
And they choose not to.
Huh?
And they choose not to.
Yeah, exactly. And they will rather spew hatred upon those things, right?
Yeah.
But they never want to address these kind of things. Guarantee if you go to them, they'd be like, "Oh, well, that's not true. Yeah. That's not true. We don't know that."
Where's the facts? Where's the evidence?
Where's the evidence? Well, where's the evidence that these people, the nonviolent protesters, are so-called rioting and all this stuff like that? Like, dude, we've seen like not all nonviolent protesters are like.
All I know is these dog shelters get more attention than ICE does. Donate $1 to help this dog, or go to your local dog shelter to adopt a dog. All these dogs, like dogs, get more attention than these young innocent kids. Or
that's the thing. So, but the thing is, the people who are the higher ups and everything like that, the people quote unquote in charge, they go out there and they view them as less than a human. Yeah. They view them as less than an animal at this point. They view them as animals. They view them as somebody that they have free will over, and it's free game because they're undocumented. Yeah. And they came out and said that the doctors who are performing the hysterectomies in there aren't even cleared by the committee.
Yeah, there's some black market doctors.
I don't know about that one, but
I do.
Well, it's sick, man. It
is sick, bro.
It's like they have free will over people who aren't even. They're still human at the end of the day, and they're like, "Oh, I love all people. All lives matter." If all lives really though? If all lives matter, then this wouldn't be happening.
Let me see your ass outside the ice centers and chant that shit.
Like exactly.
Then I'll believe you.
All lives matter. You got people over here having hysterectomies against their will.
Yeah.
Getting molested and raped and sexually abused and sexually assaulted against their will in ICE containment centers. But I guess because they came over the border. So I guess that's why it's right for them to do that. They're undocumented, so it's right for them to do that.
And when has it ever been a crime to better your life? When has it ever been a crime to better your life? You come into this country to better your life, and that's a crime?
And see, that's the thing. They don't understand. Like, if their grandparents or great grands or great great grands or 8 times over or whatever didn't come from wherever they came from, Poland, England, or whatever, they escaped the Nazi regime or something like that. They escaped.
They did. Yep.
They escaped religious oppression or something like that. They're escaping oppression. They came across the border to escape oppression, and they made themselves have a better life. Like, but that's what I'm going back to.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect them. It doesn't. They don't understand it. Well, they don't understand it because they've never had to go through it. Yeah. But I guarantee you, if you take their same ancestors who were coming across the border from England or Poland or Russia or somewhere in Eastern Europe or something like that, or Western Europe, if you take their same ancestors and put them in today's time, they would be completely understandable about what's going on because they're coming over the border too.
Yeah.
The same people. They going. Perfect example. They go and worship the books that's in Ellis Island up in New York, Statue of Liberty. Yeah. They're going to worship the books and the documents of, this person came from this country. My great great granddad came from this country. This is my great 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 uncle that came from this country, and they came by way of ships and boats and everything. They were packed in ships and boats, and they keep looking at page after page after page, trying to find their ancestors. And these people are sitting here trying to make a better life for themselves, and they get basically sexually abused by trying to make a better life for themselves.
Oh, but wait, Gary, they're bringing drugs over. It's not like white folks or their kids are going into their prescription medicine and selling that shit out here. You feel me? No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, we're bringing drugs in here. What about y'all? Turn around and look at y'all right quick.
I get what you're saying.
So, are we doing bad things? I didn't know we was doing incest and shit too, but that's just me talking. I don't know.
Yeah, it's sick, man, when you think about
sick. And it's like, I just don't know how those people can go on there and just have, I guess, a thought or the conscience or whatever to belittle and dehumanize
that. And the people who, like I said, the people who are all lives matter people or whatever, or those supporters and everything.
Yeah,
they look at it like, what's really the difference? What's really the difference? If you're saying all lives matter, now all lives can't matter because you're ignoring this.
Yeah,
You're literally ignoring people having their uterus taken out, extracted from their bodies against their will.
Yeah.
Extracted from them against their will. They don't even have a chance to have kids in the future, and you're just turning a blind eye to it because, I guess, it doesn't affect you. Yeah. That's what Kanye's saying. These people that are in the... I hate about Kanye and this shit. But the people who are at the top of these streaming platforms or the record labels or anything like that, they don't understand they don't put in the hours like Kanye did. And I wanted to harp on the Kanye thing more. They don't understand the hours that Kanye put in. The Kanye
thing, yes.
The Kanye thing, bro. So him making that statement about my kids are gonna own my masters, not your kids, mine. See, they don't see that as a problem because it's been the norm for so many years. They don't see stuff like immigration, the form of them taking them to ICE centers and ICE, and these are... the ICE centers are internment camps. The same shit that your grandparents were running away from, or great-great-grandparents were running away from in Poland and Germany and all this stuff like that. These are fucking internment camps.
Yeah.
Those were internment camps back then. They were getting raped. They were getting mauled. They were getting this, and that. Everything under the sun that could happen to them was happening. Everything imaginable was happening to them. Lethal injections and everything. These people are getting their uterus taken out, allegedly. I gotta say allegedly because we don't know yet. And it's fucking no. Come on, man.
And there's some more dark ass shit that we don't know that's going on in there. Know.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. These are internment camps. If you don't see that as this, then it's not even any way else. It's not even any way to see it besides being an internment camp. These are internment camps. It's not any different. It's the same exact thing. Mm-hmm. From 70 years ago, it's the same exact thing. But let me guess, it's different because, they were hopping over the border. Well, your grandparents were freaking doing the same thing. When they had to escape from Poland, when they had to escape from they went.
And by the way, that love to claim, I'm American, I'll keep America great.
Your grandparents literally had to shorten their last name to try not to seem like they were from Eastern European country.
And guess what? But those same people that say keep America great or make America great again, all lives matter. I'm proud of being American. But then they ask them, well, my grandma's from Poland, and I'm proud of that too. Oh, but you're proud to claim a different country.
My grandparents Irish. Oh, I wonder why? Because they were probably escaping religious oppression.
And you're proud of that, right? Okay, so
I'm a proud Irish American. I have proud Irish heritage. They celebrate St. Patty's Day like it's normal. It's not funny. Anything against Irish people or if you have an Irish bloodline, but don't sit here and act like this that's going on in the ICE containment centers is any different than what your parents or grandparents, or not parents, but your grandparents had to go through years and years ago. Come on now.
It just needs to be acknowledged. Like, it's just damn sandwich. I forgot what I was gonna say, but I lost my train of thought.
Ham sandwich. But that's the thing.
I lost my train of thought.
That's the thing. Like, they don't understand. Like, because it doesn't affect them. Once again, it doesn't affect them.
Yeah.
So why would it? Like, why would it matter to them? It doesn't affect them. So why would it make a difference? They sit here turn a blind eye to it. But the thing is, if you're seen like an animal,
that's what I was gonna say. Is they don't see the irony in it.
Yeah,
they don't see the irony.
No.
So,
but that's the thing. They don't want to.
No. Because
like I said about a while back, if my Patriots are cheating for 20 years, why would I want to see an irony in it? Or why would I want to see it being any other way than us being right and winning championships for 20 years?
Yeah.
There's no other way that how I want to see it than us being right for 20 years. Man, and that's how it is. They've been right for 400, 600 years. They've been right for 600 years in their mind. Oh, man, these violent protesters, they're rioting. They're causing all this havoc and everything like that.
In their mind, slavery happened 400 years
My grandparents, I ain't have nothing to do with that.
What about segregation?
These are the same people that raised you and the same people that raised your parents. Like, come on, bro, get out of my face with that. And that's the thing. They're like, oh, well, the protesters, they're violent and everything like that. They're causing all this havoc. But you sit there and this day is on my freaking birthday. The same people who threw the tea in the Boston Harbor for the Boston Tea Party, they see them as the same way. They glorify them.
They glorify
the Boston Tea Party. Oh, it was a cold night in Boston, and they dressed up as Native Americans, and they threw the thing over the harbor.
Yeah, and wait, but why they dress up as Native Americans? You see that? Because they try to shift it.
But see, that's the thing. Like,
they've been doing that forever, though.
But that's the thing. Like, they see that, they don't see that as wrong.
No, they don't.
They don't see them rebelling against the Union of the United States as wrong. They see that as standing up for their rights. They see that as standing up for their rights. But when we go out here and non-violently protest, or even violently protest, but mostly when we go out here and non-violently protest and do it in silence and do it with honor and do it with dignity, we get booed for locking arms in the middle of the field. We get
after the game's over.
No, it was after the game. It was after the national anthem.
After that. Yeah, my fault. That's what I meant. My
but we get booed for that. We get booed for we get thrown out of here for just walking down the street and chanting.
Yeah.
People have to have a rebuttal for that, for something they don't even freaking understand. They'll never go through. Their grandparents went through it, and what did they do? They revolted. They rebelled, and changes were made. But when we ask for changes to be made, nothing's wrong with it. You guys are just in a big illusion. You don't understand it. That's the same way. I guarantee you, the same thing that I'm saying, they don't understand it, is the same thing that one of their ancestors was saying back before they threw the tea over the freaking harbor in the Boston Harbor. They were saying that about the British. They don't understand it. They're not oppressed. They get these same taxation without representation. Yeah. They were saying the same exact things.
I don't know, man.
But all we ask for is a board seat on a freaking branch, or a board seat in a freaking organization that we put our blood, sweat, and tears into.
And we made y'all money.
And we made them money. We made them billions and trillions of dollars.
Yeah.
All kind. I hate to sound like Kanye, but all Kanye's asking for is a board seat, which I'm not completely with. I think that he should make his own if he has the power to make his own. But if you don't have the power to make your own, but you've made billions and trillions of dollars, why doesn't Birdman have a board seat at Universal? Cash Money's made trillions of dollars, beyond trillions of dollars, more than anybody's idea that's ever sprouted in that boardroom in Universal.
Yeah.
Birdman has made more than that 10 times over. But no, it's all about, I would rather, you work up under me. We can work together. We can integrate. We can come up together. You've been doing such a great job. You get an advance here. You get an advance there. Man, all this is bullshit. If you have the power to go and create your own, go and create your own. Yeah. I promise you, it will not hurt.
And that's what he's sitting to do. Kanye needs to do that. Just go ahead and dip, bro.
Just dip. If you have the power to create your own, create your own. But hey, I guess I'm just a consumer. It is what it is, man. Going into that again, rest in peace, Justice Ginsburg, man. I know she gave a lot of women a lot of support and a lot of power to become who they are today, the young, successful women who they are today. I know she was a big role model for them, man. And I just want to give a salute and a shout out to you. 27 years she served at the highest seat in the land.
Yeah, may she rest in peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Once again, they don't understand it. It doesn't affect them. So, like, why would they understand it? they crucified President Obama for after the justice that passed away when he was in office in 2016. When he was about to leave office, there's a justice that passed away, and he wanted to appoint a justice right before the election.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and they crucified him, and they said no. They shot it down so quick. They were like, "Why would we do it? It's right before the election." But Trump wants to appoint somebody.
Double standards, man. It's double standards.
But why should we accept these double standards?
We shouldn't. We shouldn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like it in their blatant as day, like they're plain as day. Like why are you like? Once again, I hate that this came out of her passing. This is the main thing that came out of her passing. I just want her work and efforts to be saluted. I mean, I'm not just the most educated on her achievements and everything, so I will continue to read and make myself knowledgeable on that. I can admit to when I don't know something, so I'm going to read and I'm going to keep on learning about her achievements and her accomplishments and everything that she's done for us.
I just want to backpack off of that note, and I just want to start it off with my leave it.
Yeah,
if it's all right.
Yeah, go ahead with your leave it, bro.
So, leave it earlier at work. You know, I'm doing my job or whatnot. I got like I'm doing like my specific job in this part, whatever. And a woman comes up and she asks to train with me, so I train her a little bit. And she's like, "Wow, yeah, this is pretty easy. It's pretty good. Oh, this is pretty easy." I'm like, and then I say, "Yeah, you're doing a pretty good job at it. You know, you doing better than a lot of people are." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, well, you think this is a woman's job, or you think a woman can do this job? This is a man's job?" I'm like, right. So I'm like, I don't know what you mean by that. And then she's like, "Well, yeah, you know, a lot of people say that. There's people here that say a woman can't do a man's job." So I broke it down to her. I'm like, "Look, I'm a man. I'm a guy, whatever, and you're doing better than I am."
Yeah.
And I showed her like different numbers and from previous shifts. I'm like, "Look, these are guys doing this, and you're doing a better job than they are too."
Yeah.
So I just want to leave that. I thought we would have left it, but I guess not. And that stereotype is still alive.
Yeah.
But let's leave that stereotype of women not being able to do a man's job. You feel me? Like we had the justice. You know, she was that's a man's job, right? But supposedly she took over
when it first started. Yeah.
So it's like women can do anything a man can do. They can even do it better.
Yeah.
In my eyes, in my opinion, I feel like women are stronger than men.
Because I think women are stronger than men in a lot of cases. In a lot of cases, it's because they move without pride or ego.
Yeah. So
they move without a lot of toxic masculinity. They move with, like I said, they move with grace. They move with a lot more grace than men do.
Like I said, man, I mean, shoot, we will never have to experience birth. And women that choose to experience we'll bring a life into this world. And I just feel like women are stronger than men. They can do things a whole lot better than men. Shoot, even going to MMA, there's like a lot of those MMA fighters that will whoop a guy's ass.
Yeah.
Basketball, shoot, y'all can say whatever y'all want, but I promise you that one-on-one, you go up against a WNBA player, you getting smacked. Like, we got to give credit to women where it's needed, where it's due, because this stereotype is just bullshit, bro. We should still not be saying that at all. Mm-hmm. Women can do our jobs, and they can do it better than we can.
Yeah.
Point blank. Period.
Most definitely, bro.
So I just want to backpack off and get my leave on that.
Yeah, I got 2 more for the a-hole.
Oh, my fault, man. Damn.
You got Lori Loughlin, bro.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Just because you are fucking Aunt Becky from Full House.
And it goes to that double standards.
Goes back to the double standard. Like, bro, like, this lady gets 2 months.
Yeah, she Pablo Escobar. She get to choose her sentence and then choose wherever she want to be.
She got sentenced to 2 months to a prison of her choice.
Pablo Escobar, baby.
For doing the same thing that if we would have done it, or somebody that of our color would have done it, then man, they would have thrown us up under the jail. So like, if that's not privilege, come on, man, come on now. Like LeBron commented on it.
He did.
This is a piece from what he said. I'm laughing because sometimes you have to just to stop from crying. Don't make no damn sense to me. We just want the same treatment if committed the same crime. That's all. He went on to say, we'll just keep pushing forward and not expecting the handouts. Strong, black, and powerful. That's exactly what I mean, man. For us to be able to acknowledge it, like, they don't. That's the thing. Like, if we're acknowledging it and like showing you, like, look, this is what you're doing, and you still look at us like, oh, well, it's not that bad. Yes, the hell it is. We're showing it to you.
Yeah.
We have documents showing you that, hey, like, this is the difference between what y'all do in the justice system for you guys and what you guys give us in the justice system. These are the sentences that we get for the same crimes that you have committed.
Or lesser crimes.
And I'm like, how is this even remotely right or remotely correct in your mind? I just don't get it. But hey, it is what it is. I got one more. So I'm going down this rabbit hole, bro, and I've been going down rabbit holes lately. Just looking at it on the internet or whatever. It's this company. You know the company Ancestry, right?
The website? Yeah.
They sold their website to a private investment group called Blackstone. And it was really weird to me when I started looking at, like, so
Blackstone.
You know, Blackstone is a company that they own a few companies. It's a private investment company. They own a few companies. They're invested in a few companies. A lot of the people that are an investment partner with them own a bunch of companies also.
Mm.
And so one of the companies that's under their branch, that's under their wing, is Vivint. If you don't know what Vivint is, it's a smart home company. I'm in there. I'm looking at that. I'm putting two and two together. I'm like, so who is the company? Y'all niggas been spitting in bags on Q-tips and putting it in Ziploc bags and just sending it off to Lord knows where for years, and they send you some bullshit back about, oh, this is where your great grandma came from. They've been sending you bullshit for years, and y'all been sending it off to these companies that have all this data on your DNA, your spit, and they sold it to this private investment company. And the assets under their management are worth a sum of $571 billion. Like I said, they also own Vivint. Also, Vivint is the smart home people. The people who have cameras in your house, who have microphones in your house, and can listen to every word that's spoken in your house, unless you don't have them, in the bedroom or whatever. So I'm thinking, like, they just collecting data on y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Any comments on that, bro?
Yeah, I never did Ancestry.com.
Ain't no way you get me to. I went on there and I was like, how do they look? So how do they? Did I just go and put in my?
That's what I thought.
I was like, do I go and put in? I was like, so why do they need my DNA? Like, why do? It just never made sense to me. That's why I never did. Like, why do I need to spit in a Q-tip and spit in a bag? Like,
I ain't gonna find out where the fuck I'm from. I'm not. Yeah, no, y'all not doing that shit.
That's why I was like, bro, like, I don't know, $571 billion.
Shit.
Everything under their asset. And that's what got me. They're a private investment management company. And yeah, that's scary. Niggas just been out here just giving them information. But hey, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like that Will Smith movie, I, Robot.
They'll start making clones of y'all niggas soon. Look, they already getting the data. It's obvious.
Yeah, it's obvious. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's obvious.
They in your house watching you. That's why I said that.
They're in your house watching you. They got the same. They don't have the same DNA all the way down to your saliva.
Yeah.
They got your ancestors and all that stuff. They got their DNA. They got your, like I said, they got your thoughts, everyday movements, everyday eating habits. Nigga, they gonna come out with clones, and them clones gonna be perfect, like fighting. They gonna look at everything bad that you do in your house, and they gonna look at it like, oh man, if they do this wrong, all we gotta do is avoid their drinking habits or whatever. They gonna be like, shit.
And I'm telling you, those clones are gonna be very hard to tell from human. So,
see, there's another company with a monopoly, bro. We were just talking about that the other day.
Well, Disney.
I told you they gonna unfreeze Walt Disney ass, and he gonna come out and they gonna have a parade for him.
He did say that.
They gonna unfreeze this nigga, and he gonna come out walking high and mighty.
His brace his ass.
Semitic. He gets praised. See, this is what thing. Walt Disney gets praised, and Nick Cannon gets crucified. Man, get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. All right, we gotta leave it this week.
I already said I'll leave it.
Oh yeah.
Interruptedly, I didn't even know. I just tried to backpack.
We got our big three, man. We got our big three. We got our love it, our list it, and our leave it.
Yeah.
So, I love it. My love it for this week is something that's coming up, man. The holiday season. I mean, even if you don't celebrate pagan holidays and all this stuff, like, it's still just a good time just to see family and everything. And I know COVID makes it a little bit difficult this year, but I think that people are still going to be able to see some of the family members, even though I don't think it'll be large gatherings or whatever. I think people still see some family members that they just may not see all the time, all year or whatever. There'll still be some air travel and all that stuff like that. You'll be able to see some stuff kind of go back to normal. Yeah, so I think that's how it's going to be. I just love that time of year. My birthday is like 9 days before Christmas, so yeah, it's probably my favorite time of year.
I was like, it's funny because we didn't even look at our love it, and I'm kind of similar to yours.
Oh really?
Yeah, because my love it is that fall coming through.
Oh yeah.
Hey, big head, what you up to, fall? Oh, my fault. Let me just say that.
Nah, that's not what I thought you were saying. I thought you were saying like, "Hey, big head, like, let me go and cuddle up with somebody."
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, I don't mind cuddling up with a 6'3" chick too. That's fine with me too.
So you gonna be a little spoon?
I got something for you, all right?
No. Like big spoon, little spoon.
Nah, I ain't being no little spoon.
Yeah, you gonna be a little spoon if she's 6'3"?
I got something for her.
Imagine you.
Hey. So
cuddling up with a 6'3" girl,
through, right?
And being the big spoon. You gonna look so weird.
I don't give a damn. I do gotta say though, fall coming through, and I love fall. It's one of my favorite seasons. I have fall. Oh, my top 3 seasons would be like fall, then spring, and then I'll go ahead and say winter. A little bit. I love summer, but
I thought you would have chose summer because your birthday is in summer. That's why I choose fall.
It's too damn hot, bro. Yeah. I would say it's summer, but Georgia summer, bro, they don't be playing, bro. Georgia summer does not.
That humidity be killing you.
God, dog. I love Ohio summers. Ohio summers are better just because there's no humidity like that. Damn, boy, Georgia summer. Fuck. Get the hell up out of here. I'm glad you're gone. But yeah, I mean that's my love. Is fall coming through. One of my favorite things about fall is like corn mazes. I don't know why.
For real?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm so attracted to like going to corn mazes, but I love to go to corn mazes, and I like to walk through it and stuff and get lost in it, and it's one of my favorite things to do.
This nigga gonna be out there with Jeepers Creepers one year.
Stop playing. And
it'll be Jeepers Creepers 4.
Well, you're gonna die first because black people always die first.
You heard about that?
Well, you
got a buddy ass trying to.
Well, Jeepers Creepers might get confused and call you and mistake you for a white person, so you'll be fine.
As long as I do what the officer said and keep my hat on. That's funny to you?
That's so fucked up, bro. That is so fucked up, bro. Damn.
But
that is fucked up.
But our listeds this week, man. Our listeds. I got my listed, and it's my top 5 favorite rappers right now, as we speak. It's Saturday right now. It could change by the time we get done.
It always changes.
Yeah, he knows better than anybody. My top 5 rappers changed. My top 5 artists changed like madness. But my top 5 rappers right now is Joey, Badass, Mr. Badman, Mr. 47. This is in no order, even though I think Joey's probably still number 1. Joey, Badass, man. Schoolboy Q. Groovy Q. Q-Wop. Love every album that he's come out with, every mixtape, every project. Same with Joey. Those two, I've seen Joey in concert like 3 times, man. It's something special, something amazing every time. I can't wait for him to come out with a project. Schoolboy Q, I'm pretty sure he's gonna come out with a project next year, and I can't wait for that either. Number 3, like I said, no order. So the third one would be Kendrick.
Okay.
Kendrick, man, and I think Kendrick's gonna be one of these. His music is timeless, and I already think Kendrick is the GOAT. It's a different discussion for a different day. I think Kendrick is the GOAT right now, or GOAT, period. Best rapper ever. But, yeah. Number 4, it's going to be a lot of weird looks, but Vince Staples at 4. And I just like Vince's versatility. I like the fact that he's not scared to try any beat imaginable. I've heard him on like the slow, like melodic beats. I've heard him on the up-tempo techno EDM beats, and it sounds just as good. And I've heard him on the deep dark beats and everything, all that stuff, and he's ripped every one of them like no other. And that's what I love out of my artists, the ability to adapt. And I think all these artists on this list have the ability to adapt to different sounds. All these rappers on this list. Because it is a difference. If you don't know, if you only listen to rap music, it is a difference between artists and rappers. God, I hate when people come on my favorite rapper list, or I came on my favorite artist list. Man, that nigga don't even rap. I didn't say rapper. I said artist. But last but certainly not least, it's a little bit different because he's one of my favorite artists, probably like top 3, but he's top 5 favorite rappers. He barely made it in there because I value him as a rapper, but like his artistry is something different, and that's Tyler. Tyler, the Creator. Yeah, versatility unmatched. The growth and progression, that's another thing I chalk into. Growth and progression. So those are my top 5 favorite rappers. Favorite, not best. Favorite rappers right now. Yeah.
So my listed, earlier we were watching a little bit of I caught G over here at the end of That's My Boy, Adam Sandler. So it kind of got me to do like my favorite Adam Sandler characters. Listing it. You know what? Looking at this list, I'll probably put it in this order too. So number 5, I got Paul Crew, QB.
I like that.
Longest Yard. Number 4, I got Waterboy, Bobby Boucher. Number 3, I got Billy Madison.
And I did not think he was gonna be on your list because I know you.
I love Billy Madison.
Wait! I thought you said you didn't like the movie.
I didn't like when he acted drunk in the movie. I thought it was just absolutely ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, because this shit was stupid as hell. Like, bro, who really bro, you expect me to believe that you're drunk in this scene? Like, you're not drunk at all. Yeah. So I just had the nitpicks about that in Billy Madison. But other than that, Billy Madison is amazing. I mean, that teacher, I forgot her name, but damn, she's smoking hot, bro. Shit. Number 2, I have Little Nicky. Little Nicky,
strange.
Yeah, I know, but I like that movie, man. That movie's fucked up, but it's still very funny strange. A little bit. And number 1, of course, I have to do this. Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore is the best Adam Sandler character out there.
Really?
Really, really.
I got Bobby Boucher.
No. Happy Gilmore put Adam Sandler on the map. It helped explode his career. Happy Gilmore the one. Happy Gilmore's number one.
Okay.
That's it. Paul Crew, Waterboy, Billy Madison, Little Nicky, and Happy Gilmore.
All right, I got my leave it for this week. Kev already did his leave it.
I did.
My leave it is that one X. We'll probably talk about this next week. We might have another guest on here next week. So that one X. And by that I mean the one that you just can't say no to.
Oof.
And I got one, but like every time they come around, every time they come back into your life, you just can't kind of say no to them until it gets to a point where it gets so bad that you just kind of have to say no to them.
Yeah.
So I got one that I still like. We know we're still good friends or whatever, but like if she was to ask to be in a relationship, I don't think I would because we're at two different points in our life. But like if she were to ask to hang out or whatever, no matter what I'm doing, I'm still kind of. Yeah, it's just that one X. Cause I was having a conversation with one of my buddies earlier this week that I haven't talked to in a while, and he has that one X, and he was kind of going through some stuff, and yeah, it worked out. It worked out. So yeah. But yeah, man, that's my thing. Like that one X, man. If you gotta get rid of her, bro, get rid of her.
Mine's got rid of me, so they all got rid of me. So I don't know what you're talking about by that, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
You come in here every week. Every time we talk about relationships, whatever, you just make me just.
I mean, we on different levels with this shit, man. So
like Meek said. But yeah, man, I like that. Some people can come back into their lives, and some people can come back into their life sometimes, and it's that one X, and they actually are meant for you in the long run. It's that sometimes they can come back and, and y'all are in different places, completely different places to what y'all used to be, and y'all can mesh a lot better than what y'all used to.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But yeah, so, yeah, just that one X, bro. I just kind of wanted to leave that in the past. Like if you're hung up on that one X, let it go.
Yeah.
And if it's meant to be, I promise you it's meant to be. Like, it'll come back. But for right now, let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. I promise you they'll come back if it's meant to be.
And then, you really need to focus on
you.
Yeah, basically you and what you, I guess, like what parts you did wrong.
Yeah.
Work on that. Just keep working on yourself. Yeah, pretty much just work on
bettering yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got our last segment, If Only.
So, a lot of y'all might know this, a lot of y'all might not. But I just wanted to bring it up because I just think it's still fun to talk about. So, in 2007, a trade almost happened between the Lakers and the Timberwolves, in which the big ticket, KG, Kevin Garnett.
Your best power forward of all time.
My favorite. I say my favorite, not the best. My favorite.
Oh.
My favorite.
Your favorite.
Did I say best earlier? If I said best
earlier, that's what I thought you were saying. If
I said best,
AD is my favorite of all time.
My fault. If I said best earlier, then if I said best earlier, then that's my fault.
So who is your best?
Karl Malone.
Okay, and who's second?
Timmy.
Okay. I can give you that. That's what I thought you were saying best earlier. I was like,
if I said best, my fault. I meant to say favorite.
That's what
I meant favorite. I meant favorite. But yeah, my favorite, KG, Kevin Garnett, almost got traded to LA for Andrew Bynum and Lamar Odom and some additional pieces. So I have a couple questions. Is there another 3-peat in LA if he comes over? Another a daily front court with Paul and KG?
I think so because Bynum
I think so too.
Bynum was just a little bit too young at some points, and you kind of just started to see that. And KG was still playing at All-Star, like without a doubt All-Star. It was still like a little bit of circulation if Bynum was an All-Star. I don't even think Bynum ended up being an All-Star. So like that's the thing.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, KG was still an All-Star, no doubt.
I definitely would think this would have been the new Lakers era.
Oh yeah,
and definitely they would have three-peated for sure.
Yeah,
because you don't have the Boston Celtics with Ray Allen and Paul George, Paul Pierce.
Oof. Oh,
you don't have that.
We're not gonna let him off of the hook. Damn, I'm sorry.
Oh, hold on, let me finish my shit.
Go ahead. God, Jesus
I'll
Christ.
let you speak all the damn time. My turn to speak, bitch. Like I was saying.
Burr?
My fault. Let's cross the line a little bit. Like I said, double standards. The double standard line, got a little bit involved. Awkward now.
Continue.
Yeah, so like I was saying, it's three-peat. Ray Allen would not go to Boston, and he might even go to LA too, because around the same time they were entering free agency or last year the contract. Pretty sure Ray Allen would have went to LA, and I just would have been definitely another dynasty would have happened.
Okay.
And Kobe would have had what? 7,
6 or 7.
7, 8 rings.
Yeah. 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say 6. Yeah,
because it would have been 2 3-peat.
Yeah.
Getting to that, man. I didn't get on the Clippers as much as I should have. Man, this whole year, me with sports teams and all that stuff. I don't really talk too much like shit or whatever. But man, I just be sitting there and letting niggas talk sometimes. Especially when it comes to like opposing teams or whatever, like the Clippers. And I'm a Lakers fan, so I let them talk when it comes to like the Clippers and all them. Man, niggas was getting their shit off about the Clippers. Like, oh, the Clippers this, the Clippers that. They're going to beat y'all this, they're going to beat y'all that. I was like, okay, we'll just see in the playoffs. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. My Nuggets prophecy getting fulfilled, and then the Clippers going down. Man, Paul George out there hitting the side of the backboard. They talking about it. Paul George would have been the one to shoot at Tupac. Tupac would still be alive.
I saw that. I kind of went back to what I said earlier too. When he's been up and down in the playoffs in this whole playoff run.
Up and down.
Yeah, up and down the whole playoff.
Oh, okay, run. Up and down. Yeah. He had too many ups.
No, I mean
Kawhi. I hate the Kawhi supporters. Oh, man, Kawhi, he was going crazy and all this stuff. Games 1 through 6, he didn't have no help. Game 1 through 6. I don't give a damn if he really Kawhi like y'all say he is. Then Game 7, like he did last year in the Game 7 against Toronto. Not against Toronto, but against the Sixers. He should have been able to pull that off just like he did.
That was Game 6.
That was Game 7. They went to 7.
I went to 7?
That's what made this shot so much better.
I thought it was 6.
No, that was 7.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what made it so much more crazy, and I think that like, bro, everything that they were saying before the season started came back to bite them in the ass. Talking about, I don't think you can beat that. Paul George talking about we got 2 wing players who can defend and get their own shots and all this and that. I don't think you can beat that.
First of all, I want y'all to become Clippers fans.
I'm just a player fan. I'm just a PG fan. I hate these player fans, bro. I hate player fans. Stick with a team and stay there. I like certain players, yeah.
Now, I'm a player fan, but not in the NBA, not in the NFL. I'm a player fan in the soccer world.
Oh, okay.
And even when I'm with them, like I'll have talks with my friend Devin Jordan, right? Shout out to you, boy. He a Man U fan too, and he'll I think it was like getting close to like the Europa League finals, getting close, and both Inter and Man U had one game to go to the finals, and I was like being real with them. I was being real with them because I was like, look, my boy gonna give you guys trouble, but these other guys I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't really follow these other guys like that. I'm not claiming them as my boys. I only got one player that I'm watching over. I would have the same logic here if I was a player fan in the NBA. I say I have the same logic. I'd be like, yeah, I'm about to give you trouble. But the other guys I don't really know. But I do know that Giannis gonna get you trouble. I mean, how can you claim a team that you ain't really a fan of? You feel me? If you're gonna be a player fan, then stick to that one player.
Oh, it ain't even about that. It's just like stick to the team. Like Albert Pujols left the Cardinals. I'm still a Cardinals fan.
Yeah.
Who else? Like, I'm just a fan. Like I was a big Tim Tebow fan earlier back then, and he stayed. He left. I mean, obviously he had to leave Florida because he went to the league. I'm still a Florida fan.
I'm not looking at the Clippers franchise, and I'm looking at. I know it's two different complete sports, but I'm looking at the Clippers franchise and I'm looking at the Browns franchise. Who do you think would be a worse fan to be of, the Browns or the Clippers?
Oof.
Honestly, would think, and I'm a Browns fan, but I honestly think it would be worse to be a Clippers fan because y'all literally in the shadows. Y'all don't even have your own arena. When y'all go to Staples Arena, all you see is Lakers stuff.
It's the
Lakers.
Yeah, it's the house that Kobe built. Yeah.
And it's like, can you think of any historic Clippers players? At least we got Jim Brown. And I know it goes back to the 60s, but we got Jim Brown. We got Ozzie Newsome.
Danny
Manning. I mean, I know Dominique rocked the jersey for like 1 or 2 seasons, but I'm talking about somebody that backpacked y'all's franchise.
Oh, nah.
I mean, the others I can think of is Blake Griffin, but out of how many years y'all been in the league for?
Yeah.
How many decades? The best y'all can give me is Blake Griffin. So I feel like I think it's worse to be a Clippers fan than to be a Browns fan.
Yeah.
At least we got something.
Yeah, at least y'all got something to hang y'all hat on. Like, yeah.
So
yeah. That's it, man. But I got my positive word for the week. So we can get up out of here, man.
Let's go.
Get you up out of here.
Yeah.
I'll be able to, sit back and kick my feet up and watch the game tonight.
You can get on your OnlyFans.
Yeah, that too. Hey, go and subscribe to my OnlyFans. I don't even know what it is. He set up my account. He set up my account. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what this stuff is. People just be setting up accounts for me, and I just go in there and perform. So, it's like that bank statement lady. Call my phone talking about you signed up for OnlyFans. No, I didn't. You signed me up for that. But our positive word for the week, man. Take this with you, man. Take this with you.
Yeah, put take this with you, bro.
As the seasons change right now, the seasons are changing right now, and I just want to say people are only in your life for seasons. Some people are only in your life for seasons. The people that you think may be at your wedding, they may not be. The people that you think are going to be uncles and aunts, like unofficial uncles and aunts to your kids, they may not be. People that you think are going to be godparents to your kids, that may change. Best friends don't last forever. But let me tell you, you can keep on going in the journey that we call life. And like I said earlier when I was talking about exes and everything, some people can come back, and some flames can be rekindled. I just formally had to happen to me. Not in a relationship. My homie, he came back and we didn't see eye to eye about some stuff back in the day, but we're in two different places now. So yeah, man, we just ended up becoming cool again, I guess. So that can happen at any time, man. Like I said, some people are only in your life for certain seasons, and if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. You gotta learn how to say no, and gotta learn how to distance yourself from some people that's not meant for you. Have an objective eye. Sometimes you got to detach yourself away from the situation to be able to learn if somebody's in your life for a certain season.
Yeah, I mean, that was great.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I mean, shoot. I've even been in that situation, too. I've had people plan to be my godfather with my then ex, but both things didn't happen.
Yeah, so, both things didn't happen. Like, it just happens like that, man.
And I don't mean to be like a wisdom person or anything, but bruh, you gotta be yourself, be comfortable in your own skin, because I promise you do that, the people around you will
accept you,
and then like the friendship will last and will build and will continue to grow. It's like this. I mean, G over here, he knows me, and like, and all my other friends that know me too, they know me as well. But like, they'll see me around other people and be quiet. I think you've told me something like that. Be like, why is he quiet for? And then I'll be like, oh, you don't really know him. So be comfortable, be open, and just branch out a little bit. And
because those relationships that you're holding on to, like the ones that you're afraid of starting and the ones that you're afraid of beginning, can be the ones that take you to the next level.
Exactly.
So some people just don't understand that, man. But hey, man, y'all have a good week. Be safe out there.
You're lovable. I'm a-hole.
Yeah.
Say that right quick. You do it better than I do.
I'm lovable. He's an a-hole.
Yeah.
He's an a-hole, and I'm lovable.
There you go.
I love you guys. Have a safe week out there, man. Keep your head high. Like Kev like to say, don't go chasing waterfalls. This has been episode.
I didn't say that. TLC said that.
This has been episode 6, man. I love you guys. Goodbye.